to me now.
Okay, so it's a gadget that turns into any sort of, if it's on your face, it turns into any gadget you propose. Like, let's say you're in the middle of a field of goons.
Right.
And you're like, oh my god, I need a blaster.
Of course.
So you think of a blaster, like any sort of blaster, I don't know, like an 1815 rifle.
Right. Okay.
So instantly, it turns into a silver rifle, because I mean, it has to be silver since it's a gadget.
Right.
And let's
Hello.
just say big bad boom boom.
A what?
Let's just say big bad boom boom.
Big bad boom boom. Let's just say. Yeah.
And let's say you're in a boxing match, and these guys are champion boxers, and we're like, oh my god, I need some boxing gloves.
Of course, you'd have to have some. Now,
And let's just say,
are we gonna
KO.
put it on your face where all you have to do is think about it? Or are we gonna put it on your hands where you have to draw it?
If we put it on somewhere on your wrist or anywhere else in your face, then you're gonna have to draw it.
Oh, well, I don't want to have to draw it. I want to be able to think it and then I have it.
Oh, then you're gonna have to go through the same process than this guy. I don't know his name, but I know he's a guy.
Well, am I gonna have a scar afterwards?
A scar?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because I mean, this gadget is alive after this radioactive explosion, so it can't survive without something to latch on to. So it's frantically looking around. So it's like, what the heck? Where could
Well,
this
wait a minute. If I'm gonna have a scar, do I get a superhero name to go with my scar?
Yeah.
Well, what's my superhero?
Steel Scar.
I could be Starfish, Scarf. I could be Scarfish.
No, I'm afraid
Scarfish.
It doesn't really allow you to breathe underwater. That's the only thing it can't do. It actually turns into a real egg. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
It can actually just make itself into a real egg. I'm not kidding. It's usually be like, cheek, bloop. Bloop.
Well, thank you for the information.
Oh, can I tell you how this guy got a scar just like I did, and the machine latched onto him?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say he wasn't so bright at the time. He was a gadget tester. He was carrying around his new gadget. It was something that turned into any sort of thing that if it found something like a scab, it would latch onto it and turn into any gadget the person proposed. And as I said, if it was on your face, blah, blah, blah. If it was on your face, well, let's just say you know the story.
Let's just say.
Yeah. Okay. So he had this best friend. He named it, that was a chemical scientist.
Right.
He wasn't so bright. So they walked off to a nuclear bomb site, and so then the chemical scientist, he was just like, oh dude, can I just pour this highly explosive radioactive radiation chemical that would turn gadgets to life and give you a scar, definitely.
Keep going.
And so he said, so the guy wasn't so bright, so of course he said, okay, you can do it like anything. And so, guess what happened? He poured it onto a nuclear bomb. I do not know how it got there.
Are you sure you don't get
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
And guess what happened?
What happens?
Let's just I'm just going to lower the volume by 100 times.
Okay.
Kaboom. That's what happened.
Kaboom. Times 100.
That would make pretty much a nuclear explosion sound.
Pretty much. Well, thank you for the information, sir.
And yes.
Oh.
Since
You know what? You know what it's like? It's like Steve Hanley.
The gadget came to
It's
life.
never ending, all the information that you
The
have.
gadget came to life, looked around frantically, because I mean, it was about to die who didn't have something to latch onto.
Right.
Looked at the guy's scar, looked at the guy's head that was bleeding uncontrollable because of the explosion, and there's like, bingo. Let's just say it latched on, and now this guy has telekinetic powers. And let's just say the scientist, his best friend, was killed, and let's just say the guy is pretty bright back then.
Let's just say.
So, that's all the information you need.
That's all the information I need? Oh, you're right. That is all the information I need for now. But I'll be back. All right. Thank you.